James Charles, Jimmie, was born on the 14th of June 1944 in a mining village called Walsall Wood, South Staffordshire, the Black Country. Jim was born into a musical family. His mother was an accomplished pianist. In the early 1920s, at an early age, she was a pianist in the silent movies, flicks as they were called back then. She had a wide musical career. His brother Cliff was a cornet player. His two sisters, Pat and Joan, were both singers. From a very early age, Jim took an interest in bugles and drums. It wasn't easy acquiring an instrument in the late 1940s. He joined the Life Boys, but didn't get a bugle there. Then the Boys Brigade, and only got to play one when somebody was missing. He then joined the Salvation Army, not for spiritual needs, but to acquire a cornet. That failed, but he did get an old baritone with only 2 working valves. This seemed like some kind of retribution. Nevertheless, he never lost his affection for the Salvation Army. Jim's 3 uncles played in what was then called Aldridge Town Band. His uncle Arthur, who was a solo horn with the band, gave Jim lessons on an old boozy cornet he had borrowed from the band. There was no case with it, so Jim kept it in a Palethorpe sausage box and said he took it to bed with him. After 6 months, he joined the band on 3rd cornet. It was not easy, as the conductor Tom Smith was a staunch disciplinarian. It didn't take much to get your ears clipped or your knuckles rapped. It's a wonder anybody came through the ordeal. At the age of 12, Jim went as part-time student to study under Bram Gay at the Birmingham School of Music, whilst working his way through the cornet ranks with his local band, reaching principal cornet at the age of 14. On leaving school at the age of 15, Jim started an electrical apprenticeship at the local coal mine. These were busy times, as he was also playing trumpet in the School of Music Orchestra, Wind Band, and the National Youth Brass Band of Great Britain. On one occasion, Foden's band came to Birmingham Town Hall. He then went, after his lesson with Bram, to the concert. The band's sound had a lasting impression on Jim. In 1960, he wrote to Rex Mortimer on Bram's recommendation for an audition. He had his audition at Foden's bandroom in the autumn and was offered the position of 5th man down. Later that day, he had his first rehearsal with the band. In mid-December, he left home, boarded a train to Crewe. He was picked up by Rex, given a Besson cornet, and he found lodgings with Mary Wood, home from home. It was Monday the 12th of December 1960. Jim had found his band. Since 1960, Jim has held various positions in the band and is currently the librarian with an active interest in the band's history. This article was produced by Mark Wilkinson.